So this is it, y'all. This is it. The NBA playoff starts tonight because last night the Miami Heat beat the Atlanta Hawks to take the 8th spot, and the Memphis Grizzlies beat Dallas Mavericks to take the 8th spot in the West. So it's official. All the teams that are going to be playing each other, I'm going to be putting it up here somewhere. So you're gonna see who's gonna be playing who. But tonight we got the first set of games tonight is gonna be Bucks at Indiana and Indiana Pacers. LA Clippers play Denver Nuggets, and Detroit Pistons are gonna be playing the New York Knicks. So those are the first three matchups tonight. So because we know Memphis, they played yesterday. I don't think. Let's see what day they're gonna be playing. And then, oh, they play tomorrow. Ooh, I thought that they would have got a bit more rest than that. So Ja Morant's gonna need, to get recover really quick. So a lot of the guys them are gonna need to recover really quick because they only get like a 1 day break. And plus they're gonna have to travel to Oklahoma to go take on the Oklahoma Thunder. So that's not gonna be a good, that's not gonna be good for the Memphis Grizzlies because they're tired from last night's match. Then they're gonna have to travel today, and then they're gonna have to maybe do a little bit of practice and get their workout plan and the game plan together. So there's not much time for them to go take on the top ranking team in the NBA at the moment, who are like the favorites to win the championship. That's not going to be a good look. And then we got Minnesota Timberwolves. They're gonna be at Lakers, not tomorrow. They're gonna be there on Sunday, the 20th. So these matches are gonna be on Sunday. So Memphis gets 2 days rest, and but they have to travel as well. Am I saying this right? Yeah, Sunday the 20th, and then today we got these games. So my game that I'm looking forward to is to see the New York Knicks and Detroit Pistons, and I'm looking forward to watch Clippers and Denver. I want to see if that playoff Denver that we saw a couple of years ago, if they're gonna turn up tonight. And then we know that the Clippers, they've been playing good from March kicking. They've been playing really good. We know Kawhi, when it comes on to the playoff, he's like a sure buckets when they come on to the playoff. So we want to see what he's gonna be bringing. We want to see what Jokic is gonna be doing. Let's see what Clippers, what they got, what they're gonna be doing against Jokic, and then we already know that Giannis, who's there to stop Giannis? He's like a point center, point forward. I don't know what position he's playing because he's bringing the ball up a lot of the time, and I need to check the stats to see if Dame Lillard is gonna be. No, Dame Lillard won't be playing the first game because we know that he had that blood clot in his leg, and then we know um Smith is out, Jackson is out, and Shepard's out. But can the Bucks do it against the Pacers? The Pacers has been one of them teams that's been so quiet, but they're very efficient, and you never know. You never know. They might do an upset because the Bucks, they've been playing really good. But like I said, you never know with the Indiana Pacers because they literally just snuck under the radar where a lot of people not been talking about them. Kind of like the same thing that happened with the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons just kind of like slid under the radar, and then all of a sudden they're a contender. They made it. into the playoff without after going through a plane and stuff like that, where a lot of people, a lot of us didn't expect that at all. And we know that the New York Knicks have struggled against the Detroit Pistons through the regular season, but this is playoff. So I am not going to, you know, put any judgment and say, you know what, Detroit beat them 3 times in the regular season, so they're gonna beat them, because we know in the playoffs it's totally different, and people step up their defense and people step up every aspect of their game. Offense is more efficient. Um, Guys just get into that mode where they know, listen, I'm gonna be playing these guys for 7 games. Let's see what I can do and see if I can go through to the next round. With the New York Knicks, they've struggled a bit towards the end of the season, the regular season. You know, Cat he's been doing his thing. He's been turning up. You know, he's averaging over 22 points a game. So we just want to see what the rest of the cast is gonna, what's the rest of the guys that are gonna be coming up with, because at the end of the day, everyone is gonna be needed. So Bridges is averaging 17.6 points per game, 3.2 assists. Hart, Josh Hart he's averaging 13 points a game. Towns is averaging 24 points, and Brunson is gonna give you 26 points. So they've got quite a few guys. There's 2 guys, there's 3 guys there that can literally give you 20 points at any time. So we're just gonna see what's gonna happen in this next game. Detroit ain't no slouch. I'm telling you. No, don't count Detroit out. They're not no slouch. Back in the day, I used to back the New York Knicks, but I like to back the underdogs all the time. And Detroit is one of them underdog team that you're like, okay, let's see what they can do. I'm just trying to get the player stats. Cunningham, 26.1 points a game. Harris, 13 points a game. Beasley, 16. Now we know that Beasley can go off and give you 20, 25 points at any given day. Ivy is 17 points a game. So they've got quite a few guys there that, they can turn up at any given night. So I'm looking forward to that game. But my one that I really want to see tonight, I want to see the matchup between Clippers and the Nuggets. Let's see who's playing. So Jokic is averaging 29.9 points, and Murray he'll chip in with 21 points, and then the rest is like Porter, and then Westbrook he's averaging 13 points a game. But we know that Westbrook he can turn up and give you 25, 26 points per game. It just depends on how much playing time he gets. So that's my team to watch. The Nuggets, because we know they've done it before and they can do it again. James Harden, 22 points a game. Zubac, what's it, 16 points a game. Powell, 21, and we know Powell can go off at any time. He's what? He's quite a good player, and I heard that think he's gonna be playing for the Jamaica national team. I think. Can't remember. Who else have we got in here? We got Kawhi. Kawhi's 21 points a game. He's averaging. But apart from them guys, you just have the other few guys that we give you 14, 6, 9, and 10. Jones is 10 points a game. So we will see. I don't think there's no one there that can mark Jokic. So we know Jokic, he's going to give you 30, 33. In the first two games, Jokic, I'm looking that he's going to be scoring 33 points in the first two games. Kawhi Leonard, we know that when they come on to the playoff, Kawhi Leonard is on point. So we know that Kawhi is going to give you at least, you're going to get at least 26 points from Kawhi. James Harden is a bit up and down with me and James Harden because there's so much playoff games that we've seen him in, and it don't seem like he's he goes up another level for the playoff. You know, when he was at the Rockets, that was like his team, and he didn't do them much justice. But I know, like with him having Kawhi beside him, and Powell beside him, hopefully we can see, that potential, that full potential of James Harden. And I would love to see James Harden go to another final again, you know. So we will see. The West is packed, and I know nobody wants to see the Warriors. But yeah, guys, the NBA is here. The playoff is here. It starts tonight. You know, I'm gonna be putting down a bet to see who's gonna when it comes to the final, I will be putting down a bet on whichever team I think is best who's gonna win it. But from now I'm going to book my team from now. A lot of people saying OKC is going to win the championship. I don't even think that the Cleveland Cavaliers is gonna make it past the second round. Um, Boston Celtics, they're still a strong team. So I don't think the Cavaliers is gonna pass. Is gonna get not even to the Eastern Conference final to even come up against the Boston Celtics. Um, my my team that's gonna win the championship, the NBA championship. I'm gonna pick someone right now, and my money is on the LA Lakers. I know a lot of you gonna come for me, and a lot of you gonna say whatever, but I'm putting my money on the LA Lakers to win this. A lot of people are looking on the stats and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, Luca and LeBron look determined. They look really determined, and their defense is like almost like OKC's defense. A lot of people are claiming that they haven't got no big man and that. But listen, if you got LeBron in the middle there playing bigs, we've seen Magic Johnson played center, and him and LeBron are about the same size. So LeBron can play center, and that's take the center out of the middle because he has to come up, and somebody's gonna have to mark the perimeter. And Luca look like he's in fine form, and Austin Reeves connect all of these guys, you know, gonna be chipping in. I'm thinking the Lakers is ready, but first they have to go through the Timberwolves. And Ant Man is not playing. This kid ain't playing at all. This kid is not playing one bit. So on the Lakers team, we got Austin Reeves is averaging 20 points per game. LeBron James 24 points. Let's see where Luca is. Luca will give you. He's averaging 28 points, and I see Luca in this. Who's gonna mark Luca? I don't see no one in this league that can mark Luca. And then you got LeBron James to contend with because, sorry, on any given night, LeBron James can go off and give you 30, 35. 40. Austin Reeves, we've seen him improve right through the season. He's gone from just average to being one of the Lakers, like, you know what I say, the big three, where he is like a big three at the moment. So these are some of my analysis for, you know, this playoff. And then we're going to be giving you guys, you know, my views on game to game. And, you know, we're going to be watching these games and we're going to keep up with the NBA. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.